Hello everybody and a very warm welcome. I was just doing my little wave to Rachel, who's on the socials of this show. Welcome to the first of our 3 February Reloaded shows, part 1 and 3. And if you were here earlier on, of course, you will know that that is what this day is all about, giving you the opportunity to perhaps pick up something that you thought about grabbing in the first instance, but you didn't, but for any reason you didn't, you can get it. And also for those people who perhaps missed any of the brilliant shows that we had in February and all of the amazing launches as well, because I am very aware that lots of people have gone back to work, life has got back to normal, and you can't always see all of the shows. So you may well have missed something. That's what these February Reloaded shows are going to be all about over the course of the day today. You've got me and Brent tonight at 6, so that should be a lot of fun. Brent Hurst will be here. Get on! He'll be here. Get up there, as he always says. That's his little catchphrase, isn't it? I've got loads of catchphrases. That's his. Get up there. Go on. I'm going to see if I can get him to say that tonight, just for a bit of a laugh. But these next 2 shows, little old me and Simon, you won't have seen for a while actually, unless you were watching this morning, then you did see her, bringing you all the fun, bringing you all of the education and the inspiration, and giving you her take on lots of the deals that we've had over the course of the last few weeks. Here she is, the one and only, the fringed wonder that is Sara Davies.
The fringed wonder of the world.
Yeah.
Here at the moment, I know. All the time I'm off camera, I'm like, oh, it just takes a little bit of getting used to.
Does it take a lot more prep in the morning to get it done?
No, it wasn't too bad. And actually, this is Saturday morning hair.
Oh.
So I'm still living on Saturday morning curls. So
yeah.
I did a strength class this morning. I was a bit sweaty, so I was worried that it would be a little bit glum, but I'm quite happy with it. Anyway, we're not here to talk about my hair, are we not? But I don't mind talking about it while we are here.
Sending love for the hair.
Well, you say you haven't seen me for a while. Yes, I was here just an hour ago, and then I've nipped off for an hour, a little bit of lunch, a little bit of planning and whatnot, and I'm back in for the full thing. I like how the 12 o'clock's just the warm-up act.
Yeah,
This is the real deal. This is the real deal now, folks. I'm here. Don't worry.
We are going to have a fantastic show, no doubt. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to give us a whoop, little thumbs up. I can confirm we did not beat the record in the last show. It still stands at 126 thumbs up. We've got 19 so far.
Right, so can I have words, right? How many people are watching on YouTube right now? Right, there's 100 of you at the minute, right? Which means not all of you have just clicked the little thumbs up on this one.
No.
It's really easy, guys. I've just got to beat the record. You know how competitive I can get. So all I need you to do is to go and click on the little thumbs up. And then I'll beat Ben's record. So it's not competitive at all.
Although,
so
having said that, if you win, I'll still be part of the record because I'm on the show, so... if you are on Facebook as well, you can get across to YouTube, give it a little thumbs up and then go back. And then those of you, I saw some comments earlier of people going, well, I'm watching YouTube on my big TV, so I can't do the thumbs up thing. Well, you can get it up on your, you can get it on up on your phone and just go boop and then get it back on the TV. There's ways and means. We've just gone up 10, by the way, so that's good. Keep all the likes coming in. Any comments, any questions, anything that you want to see, if we haven't got it out for this show, we can bring it into one of the final 2 shows later on today. That's the whole point of this. Radical Rachel on the socials. Jean Marie is in. Tiffany Sexton is in. Lesp says hi from Washington. Hello. Hi to Faye Smith in Virginia. Jeffrey Langley and Mary Shaw is back for more. In Northwest Florida, Kendall Serafian also joins us from Minnesota. We have got the deal of the week, the weekly deal of the week, weekly deal, whatever you want to call it. At $44, it's already sold out in the UK. It's been ever so popular. The cordless glue gun. And this is a great price straight off the bat for the ease of use that you are going to have with this. I think what a lot of people found a bit of a faff with glue guns in the past. 2 things. A, the lead getting in the way, or a lot of the time not being long enough, so then you're having to kind of get extension cables to get it to reach up onto your craft desk, and then when you've got it, it's getting all tangled, knocking stuff over on your craft desk. Well, you haven't got that problem anymore. And then on top of that, the other thing which people, I think, get annoyed with glue guns is that they've got nowhere to stand it, so every time they use it, it just falls over and then the glue's leaking out, it's going everywhere. We've got a built-in stand with ours as well. So we've ticked off those 2 problems straight straight out off the bat, and you're ready to go. Give us a good charge when you get it back. Recommend for about 7 hours, and then you're going to get, well, plenty of time to use this. 75 minutes continuous use, basically. When you're not using it, just keep it charged up. I just want to point out one of my favourite features about this as well is the little trigger there, where you've got the indentations to pop your fingers. They'll sit really nicely on that trigger, making it nice and easy to use as you dispense that glue. There's your little on-off button as well. The genius thing about this, as we said, is it is cordless, but then you go, well, how do you charge it? I'll tell you how you charge it. You do it with your little USB cable, and look at that. As if we thought about it, you can plug it in and charge it off the back of your G2. So when you're not using it, just plug it in, and it's always going to have plenty of charge. We give you, within this, a whole host of the 7mm glue sticks as well. In fact, you're getting 10 within the actual box itself. So you've got 10 glue sticks to get going. That is brilliant for $44. But here's the thing. We are then going to throw in 40 of your pearl pastel glue sticks. You've got 8 different colours in here. And again, like Sara was saying, don't just use these for sticking. Use these for embellishing. Use these with things like your wax seals, you know, your seals. Rather than using the wax on those, you can just lay a load of that down, pop your seals into those and use them on your envelopes. Use them to embellish your projects as well. You've got 40 different sticks in there, if you like, and you've got 8 colours, 5 of each. And then on top of that, you are also going to get 40 more, which are going to bring you, look at this, glittery glue sticks. I mean, who would have thought? You've got your white pearl and then your beautiful, can you see that on the screen? The glittery glue sticks that you've got there as well. Absolutely beautiful. And each of those, again, 7mm, but you've got 25 centimetres in length. So that is tons and tons, 80 glue sticks off the bat with the 10 that you've already got in the set and the actual glue gun itself. And then on top of that, we're then going to give you a 5-piece set of our glue stick on a roll. Glue stick on a roll, glue stick on a roll. That one just slots in like so. You've got 90 centimetres in length on each one of those. That is 4.5 metres of length across the set that you're getting. So basically, you are ready to go with everything that you need as far as your glues are concerned with the actual glue gun itself. It is cordless, it is rechargeable, it is fantastic at that price. Don't miss out. It is only available this week or while stocks last. And apologies to our UK friends. You can still, though, pick up the glue sticks, I believe, on the UK website if you want to search for those individually. Ursa's joined us in Sweden. Verstavik, Ursa's given us the thumbs up. Joanne Madigan's in New York. Evelyn Kiefer is in Colorado. And Rhonda says, good morning to Ben and Sara and all my crafty friends from Oak Park. I missed the last show because of the time change. Oh, yes, the times have changed over the course of the weekend, haven't they? We will talk all about that in just a few moments' time because that will be relevant for the next 3 weeks, I think, before we then change our clocks back at the end of the month. But let's go to the star of the show, the most popular item of the day so far. And obviously the star of the show is going to demo with them, but it's the star of the show, demoing the star of the show.
When I heard we're coming to the star of the show, I was like, oh, they're coming to me, they're coming to me. They are coming to me. That's not what they were talking about. Let me tell you, it went ballistic this morning for this. Right? Now, no wonder, I remember launching this on HSN, Ben, and we sold out in 3 minutes.
3?
I'd like to think that was from my exceptional demonstration that
obviously.
I did on my my presentation that I did when we previewed everything on HSN. There are less than 50 in the US, right? We have a bit more in the UK, guys, but in the US, we have less than 50 of these left, right? Now, what's so great about this is, it folds flat to go in the envelope, and of course you're going to make a nice big envelope now because you've all got your lovely new envelope made.
Oh, yes.
Your master scoreboard. But when it opens up, it is just absolutely phenomenally incredible. Now, a lot of people watching, I know you're probably watching thinking, I bet that's so complicated, right? I didn't have a demonstration plan because we haven't planned... We haven't got time for demos today, guys. It's basically just time to show you exactly what we've got. But let me show you, right? You get your cardstock. This is the die itself. So all I'm doing is popping the die on here.
Yep.
It's a regular sandwich. I'm not even adding in my, what's the word? Metal plate. I don't want you to think it's so advanced you need the metal plate. You really don't. But try and cut it downwards instead of crossways, right? But when this comes out, I mean, you can see it cuts beautifully. So can you see? You've got all the detail there. If I just give it a bit of a tap, it'll all come out. It's all good to go, good to go, good to go. You go get in there. Right. Now, I've only cut 3 of them out, but you've got enough for me to give you the idea. Right?
Yes.
So what happens when you get to here, can you see you've got the little under and the over here, right? So they literally go together and slot together like that. And then if I go from the bottom, Ben, can you see it's got an under and an over?
Oh, yeah.
Yep, so all you do is you go and bring it in here and you go with the under and over there, and it is that easy to connect them together, right? So I'm going to do the same again. I've got the under and over here, and they just slot into place, come back round, you've got the over and under here, and they slot into place here as well. And obviously, you need 4 of them. Having said that, I've never done it with 3. Do you want me to do a triangular one, see what happens?
Oh, yeah, could
Obviously,
do.
your triangular one won't fold flat, right? But at least you can see how that is all coming together. And when you pull them into place, they are going to go, and that's how it all connects together.
Perfect.
Now, with these ones, you can see what we did was, we connected together the 4 sides, but then this in the top, right, is just this die here, which works in exactly the same way. You connect the 4 of them together, and then the 4 of them together just fit. You see, there it is there.
Oh, okay.
And it's just, they just pop through these little bits at the side.
Yeah.
So they just all connect together in exactly the same way. And what I love is, yes, you can use it to stand on its own like this, but then it also, like I love this card here, right? So this is built into a beautiful big card.
That's immense.
And then all we've done there is stuck the back one and the side one onto a step card. It's just a side step card. It's not even a Z fold or whatever. We've made it into like a Z fold, but it's just a fold back card that we've put the card into. So a nice big one. And then what else have we done that looks really, really nice here? This is beautiful. So where it's just been done and then put partially in the middle. So you don't have to do the assembly, but to be honest, I just think the assembly of them is absolutely incredible. I mean, again, here's the one done in craft card this time. How phenomenal is that?
Yeah.
And then also, if you want the little birdie in the front, let's have a little look. I've got one of the little birdies on their own. I did have one. Here it is, right? So, when you die cut it, right, you die cut it. And if you die cut it just in black, for example, so that's so you can see it. This is where we've coloured it in, just to show you. We've coloured all of them in and then stuck the little bird on there as well, all coloured in. And then he just comes and sits on the inside. See that little bird on the inside?
That's so cute.
And again, look, there it is. You can see it's just coming across the inside panel.
Yeah.
There. That is so easy. That is a beautiful sample. That's one of Sandy's. Sandy, that sample is absolutely gorgeous. But can we just see how easy this is, right? But these are going like hotcakes. This is the last time you will probably get to see them. In fact, there's no probably producers only say this is the last time you'll get to see these in the US, right? So they sold out in just 3 minutes. I know you'll have had the launch here, but for anybody who's a little bit like me, missed all the launch shows in February and just rocks in for the big show today, February Reloaded, we're down to just a couple of dozen of these left, so don't say I didn't warn you.
Sue says, not been on for a while, has been watching on my TV, couldn't work out how to comment, etc. But I am now sorted. And thank you to you all. Paw Prince is just saying, not Paw Prince, Evelyn just saying about the glue sticks. If you want to use a different colour, Sarah, I guess it's just a case of taking out the stick, dispensing what you've got left and attaching another one, is it?
You know what's really nice is, so if you just pull it, it's got a bit of suction, but it just pulls out quite easily. And you do the gap, and then you can push the next one in. You can go on ombre.
Oh, get out.
So yeah, because if you've had a blue glue stick in and then you change to a purple one, for example, what you'll find is, as you're doing, so that's when you do things like right with your glue stick, put your silicone mat down or your Teflon mat, just draw with it and you'll see it'll ombre from the blue to the purple. Honestly, it looks amazing. It looks fabulous.
And just to say on the Birdcage, Laurel's just messaged saying that set is really special and actually really easy to make. I got a rave review from my sister on her birthday.
Yes!
So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Loads of shows you can go back on and have a look at as well on the Birdcage. If you haven't yet seen it in action, just subscribe to YouTube and you can see all of those shows. One of the other kits which has been such a big winner, not just during February actually as well, but during January, was the Love Heart. So we managed to get the relaunch of this in the UK at the back end of January, and it's proved so popular. We've done so many shows with this. I've crafted makes with this with the likes of Sheila and Debbie. It's a very accessible kit. It's really fun, and it's the Love Heart. And the price on this is phenomenal because what you've got here is the opportunity to be able to cut out all these hearts, and it's basically based on the Love Heart sweets. The what do you call them? Conversation starters, I think. It's something like that, isn't it, in the US? It's based on those sweets, those candies that we all loved when we were kids. Now, with one pass on your machine, you're going to be able to cut out 12 straight away because the die is going to allow you to do that. You've then got all of the letters of the alphabet to personalise these up. But even better than that in stamp form, you've got all of the little messages that you used to see and you'll remember from when you had the sweets. Things like love you and call me and be mine. Hey, sugar, you are cute, be happy. You've got some of the up-to-date ones now as well, like XOXO and YOLO. So you can really personalise these and have fun with them. And then on top of that, if that was not enough, you're going to get all of your cardstock in here. So look, all of these beautiful colours, again, in the colourways that you'll remember from when you had the actual sweets themselves. So you get 24 sheets of coloured cardstock in there. There's all of your stamps as well that I was just showing you on the board. There is that metal die. And if you're very frugal with this, as we've been proving, you can get around about 20 or so of those hearts out of one sheet if you place that very, very carefully. You've also got your quick dry ink pad in there as well in Chinese red, so you can stamp up all of your sentiments, and a really cute little acrylic block in there too, so you can pop all of your stamps onto that and get stamping your messages down. But look at the kind of things that you can make. We've had so much fun with this. Beautiful little bracelet made on the front of the card there, and again with the BFF, just kind of decorated up with some little pearls. Looks amazing. You can do your little tic-tac-toe balls with those, which is super cute. Nicole Brother Rick Rack, of course, has designed that one. This is the one that me and Sheila did. Really super simple, but when Debbie wasn't feeling very well about a month or so ago, we just created that card for Debbie, and she absolutely loved it. Using some of the papers from the Sparkle and Sass, of course, worked really nicely with that. This, again, brilliant idea, making it into a shaker. So that's the die from the Message in a Bottle collection. So you'll see how a lot of these collections kind of, work with each other really, really nicely indeed. And then you can do things like make your beautiful boxes, bringing in other heart dies that you might have from other collections to work really nicely with this set. This one, again, brilliant. Another Nicole sample. But look at that, just cutting that larger heart into the aperture of the box and then decorating it up with a multitude of the different love hearts that you've got within this set. When you consider you get all that, 24 sheets of paper, 48 stamps, you've got your die in there, you've got your acrylic stamping block and your ink pad for $17.59. Got to say that that is probably one of the deals of the day, and certainly the reason why it's been so popular the last sort of 6 weeks or so is because of this price and the versatility that you've got too. $21.56 if you're in the US and you're platinum. Darlene Baumgartner says, I have the Birdcage, it's easy to do and I love it. And Paul Prince says, thank you, Sarah. Now I get it. I found a whole new way to make. My sister's coming today and she is a bird enthusiast, so she will love the Birdcage. Now, talk about kits that you guys have absolutely loved over the last few weeks. Love hearts, big tick. This next one, again, bang for buck, Sarah. The floral quilling kit is exceptional value. And do you know what I love about this? And I keep saying it.
What do you love about it?
I love the fact that we've included the tool. Because
Can you go and find me a tool then?
You've got one. It's in there. It should be there. You went and got it.
Oh.
Oh, well, he said he was going to get it.
Well, we'll find out as I unbox live on air. We see what we've got to work with.
Will it be there?
Let me tell you, right? Quilling flowers are like thebomb.com. Now, they are, so what's great about them is if you've not done them before, and I'm hopefully going to demonstrate if we've got a quilling tool, right? It's doing these gorgeous little flowers. Now, I know you'd all be frightened of having flowers that were all that 3D on your cards. Not now, because we can do our 3D envelope boxes, can't we?
Yeah.
So it's ones like this, or I mean, I love them. I just absolutely love them, right? Or if you want to get really fancy, look at this. You can go big. How lovely for that.
That is really
on your retirement
beautiful.
with the poppy on there as well.
Yeah.
Or don't just think of your cards. We can go so far beyond cards. A nice bit of a cake top of there,
Oh,
guys.
yeah, look at that.
Right? Now, this is where we do some of the bigger ones. So this is actually a small flower rolled onto a big flower, right? Now what I will do is I'll show you exactly what you're getting so that you understand what makes what, right? And I have found the quilling tool, right? Now, 2 big sets of dies. These are quilling dies. If you've not had quilling dies before, going to change your life, guys. Your rolled flower dies are the easiest things to do. So you get the what's called like the stamens, the middle bit, the flowers. So I'll show you them in real life, right? This is so when you cut that out, these make the centres of the flower.
Yep.
Then these are all the leaves that you're going to do. Then you've got 3 small flowers, and then you've also got 3 big flowers. And when we say big, they've just got bigger petals. They're upside down, aren't they, Sarah, right? So technically, this is an aster, a gardenia, and a rose, right? But you just make them into whatever flowers you want. Look at that one there. That rose one we've just crumpled the flowers on it. How phenomenal is that? Right, but look also, and I'm going to go right in the middle, right? Look how many centipede. I mean, that is a lot of stamens done in the centre. But it's so super easy, guys. I'm going to show you in just a second, right? So you get 2 sets of the quilling. By the way, the reason I'm having to show these now and go back is because we sold so many of them just from a preview at 12 o'clock. These are now in danger of selling out. So whereas I was just supposed to be showing you all the other stuff we didn't get a chance to look at, we're actually like, these are going to go, so you just need to see them, right? So you get the 2 sets of quilling dies. Now, this is brilliant. You can quill with anything. In fact, look, I've got a gorgeous one here where we've quilled with some felt. So you can totally be cutting and doing all your quilling with felt or fabric. It doesn't have to be with your, with your paper. But the paper itself, what I love is the thinner the paper bend, the easier it is to quill with, right? So these are, it's just super thin paper, printed colour-wise front and back, which is really, really critically important, especially if you're wanting to do, like you saw that lovely flower up here, right? If that wasn't front and back, it would just look a bit rubbish. Basically, if I just cut straight to the chase, right? Then you get the lovely useful box, which means when you're making all of these, your flowers are going to fit in there. And then you get the quilling tool. We've got the quilling tool, right? Got the tool. So let's go and let's do a little bit of cutting, right? So let's have a little look. I'm going to do the centre of my flower, which I'm going to do in orange.
Yes.
So I'm going to do my quilling tool, and I'm going to cut a few centres out all at once, right?
Okay. It's a very relaxing craft, isn't it, quilling? Very mindful.
Very mindful. Now, I'm going to go, because I'm on my Gemini, I might cut a couple of layers at once, because, you know, why not?
Exactly right.
So I might might nip you right over the edge, so I'll just get you in there. Oh, I'm being really efficient now, aren't I? Right, so I'm going to take this here. Yeah. And I'm going to pop this right into the edge so that I can get a few of these on. Because bear in mind, I'm going to put it on my Gem 2. So I'm going to be able to get a couple wide on here. Right, then I'm going to go with me flowers. Which one should we do? Oh, let's do this one. Right, oh, they're a bit different. Oh, yeah.
It's like your bigger ones, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, I might do sunflower. Right, so I'm going to take my sunflower on there. Yeah. And I've done 2 layers, bear in mind, right? And then to go around do you want me to cut? Oh, let's go a bit different, right? Let's get an orange one as well. Okay. And let's go a little one onto a big one. So we're going like fancy quilling all the way, right? So let's go with this. Oh, I'm feeling it, Ben. She's here.
Doing her own thing. Right? Here she goes.
So, I might go one of these.
Make the world's biggest flower. Go on.
One of these, right? This is not going to be that big. You keep on quilling. Just keep quilling, just keep quilling. Right, here we go.
I'm glad you're doing this, actually, because we had some time to quill in this show. Time to quill. Oh, he's back.
That's well dodged. Oh, well dodged. Right, so in we go. There's all my quilling. Go right up to felt if you want, so you can go really thick. But this is something like a 120.
Okay.
Now, I have guessed that, guys, because I don't know if that's the truth, right? I've just made that up and said it's 120, right? But it feels like roughly 120 to me, right? Now, watch what I want you to do, okay? This is, we've got these, and we've got a couple of yellow ones here, right? Now, I like to take my tape pen, right? Now, I'm only going to do it right off the edge here, so that, because I always get tape where I don't want it, right? So I'm going to go down the middle with tape, and I'm getting extra tape, you see, onto my glass cutting mat. So I'm going to move it over here so that I don't get this stuck with the next glass cutting mat, right? Okay. Don't stop moving, you stop moving. Right. I'm going to put these in between. Look at that. Yeah. Can you see? So now I'm not going to have a bit where there's a petal missing.
Getting double bubble.
So yes, I'm double bubbling it. So I've got my little ones double bubbled, right? And then I'm going to go, so make sure I don't get this in the sticky stuff. I'm making sure I don't get this in the sticky stuff. Oh, be careful, Sarah. You see, it is just 120 or so, so we are being relatively careful.
Do you know what I've loved as well? So watching you use the tape here, because,
So it doesn't matter, because I'm just going to stick these together with this one, watch.
So we've seen like red liner tape, we've seen tacky glue, we've seen all the different glue. So you can use different types of adhesive, can't you? Just whatever suits you.
Oh, just whatever works. I just like the tape because it's quick and easy.
Yeah.
And I haven't got time for faffing on.
No, I know.
So I don't know why I'm whispering.
No, neither do I.
But look at that, so I'm going to go, you can go in there, you see. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect because petals aren't perfect in nature.
That's it.
Leanne taught me that.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. So I'm going to get you down there and get a lovely big stick. Right, here we go. Where have I put my tool?
Now she's away.
Oh, God. Here it is. Right, so watch this. Might want to come in for the close-up on here, guys, right? So what you do is your quilling tool has a bit of a gap at one edge. So can you see I've just fed that on through that little gap. It's almost like threading a needle, but it comes out the top so you don't need to, right? And then if I start twisting, and then I'm onto the tape. So I'm twisting the tape round here, and this is how, depending on how big you want that to be, you just keep twisting, just keep twisting, right? So that's a small one. If I want to go bigger, all I do is I take this, I add my tape on, and then you come up there, and then we'll start and stick the next one down. You just loop in there for me, little guy. Yes, you have. Good job, good job. In you go, right? So I've got a bigger centre now. Now I'm rushing. You will not be rushing. Stop you getting stuck on there. You will not be rushing when you're doing yours at home, right? So I've just really rushed and got that into place, but you've got the idea, right? Then I'm going to come on with my smaller flowers, right? So I'm going to sticky you down there, matey. Right.
I've missed the term. Sticking you down there, matey.
Right.
You go over there, missus.
And then I'm starting to wind this one, right?
Yeah.
Now, once it starts getting bigger, you can probably actually start, I can probably lift this off the tool now, right? And start winding and sticking it onto itself. But you see, now this is what you'd use your red liner tape for, but look how convenient it is just to use the tape pen. But I've got a load of stickiness over here now, which I'm going to need to make sure I rub off. Otherwise, I'm going to get my paper stuck to it.
Yeah.
But while you're there, I'm going to come straight down. Don't you be getting in the sticky. No, you're not. You're all good. Tape down the middle there. Tape off the top. Right, here we go. And then I'm going to come right round and I'm going to start and add my big flowers.
I love how you've just dispensed of the tool now as well.
Yeah, well, you only need it when you're rolling the small ones. But can you see me tip of sticking two together?
Yeah.
A, it makes it quicker, but B, then you don't have any gaps with no petals in because I've already filled all the gaps up. You don't know when you're rolling around where the petals are going to stick to. Whereas this way I've filled the gaps in the petals, right? So now I've got that. I'm going to open ye out. And then open ye out there in the middle. Oh, look at that, look at that.
That is brilliant.
And how easy was that to do? And I've used just two different, and you're good. And now if you want to do the fancy big flowers, like how we did this one over here, I'm going to have to lift you over like that, right? All that is, look, is loads and loads rolled round the middle on top of each other. And then these, I'm going to be rude here, I'm going to pull one of the petals off just so I can show you, right? So, look, it's this petal. Open your back out. It's that petal shape there. It's just been squidgied up like that. So by squidgying them up, you get like a different effect going on. And so you've got that ruffled petal coming on this way because they were all, that is just this middle die here, which just looks really prim and proper and pristine. And all that's been done is it's had a bit of a fold put in the middle. How easy is quilling when you know how it's done, Ben?
Yeah,
and I just did it like that just to show you. I mean, that took us what, 3 minutes? Do a flower like that?
Yeah, probably, yeah. You've heard of Queen's Killer Queen. There you've got the Quiller Queen over there.
Oh, yes.
She's the Quiller Queen. 37.59 is your price on that. It is brilliant. When you consider you've got, I think there's 320 sheets of paper in there before you even get started. I mean, my goodness me. And then, of course, you can start thinking about bringing in your other papers if you want to. I know the other day, I can't remember who it was now, but one of our team brought in some of the papers from the Painted Petals collection and then started quilling with that as well. So, but this gets you started, doesn't it? You've got the tool, you've got everything you need, all the different dyes. Have fun with this. It's so super simple to get started as well. £37.59, 36 afternoon. Kelly O'Sullivan, she says afternoon to Ben and Sara. Got back in time to watch the last half hour. Hope I haven't missed too much.
You need to go to YouTube and click the thumbs up.
Yes.
Like this one here. Right, producer Johnny, how many? Right, we've had 89. How many people are on YouTube at the moment? 213, right? I can't do the math that easily, but that means over 100 of you, 120 odd, have not, 124, have not clicked like. Now, I know if you're watching us on the big telly, you can't click like that, but you just do it together. Let's get our phones out, let's go to YouTube, and you can literally search Crafter's Companion, find this video, click the thumbs up. I'm trying to break a world record. Well, I'm saying a world
record.
Trying to break a Crafters TV record of how many likes we've had on that shot. Right, there you are. And I just click on that, and then, right. That's how long it takes. You can do it as well.
We, I think we actually looked up, didn't we, the amount of actual likes on a world record, and it was something, wasn't it something like about 1.5 million or something ridiculous? Or 7 million rather, that was it, 7 million. So, you know, we're only a few off, aren't we? If you keep liking it though, you know,
we're only trying to beat 126 and we're already at 89, so come on guys, we can do it in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah. What she said. Beautiful flower, says Shirley Nugent. And I love how Sara never panics, says Rhonda, when something like ripping a piece in half happens.
20 years in this gig, guys. She's learnt not to panic about anything. There's a lot worse happened to me. I can tell you now.
Piece of paper, innit? A piece of cardstock. Just
I could do a whole show on the when I've had to panic live on air when things have gone wrong. Trust me, there's some big ones. Yeah, yeah. We've had some times. I can think of stuff that's just gone wrong with me on previous shopping channels, and this is a piece of cake compared to that. Easter, and not just Easter, any kind of religious sort of celebrations, if you like. This is UK only, the faithful celebrations. Yes, for Easter. Yes, for baptisms and christenings, maybe weddings, maybe sympathy cards. The most beautiful cross that you've got here. We've done some brilliant Easter collections over the years now, which have featured some really beautiful crosses as well. This is one of the very best because you've got the die to cut out this beautiful stamp, and it is all about the detail that you've got in this illustration. It's absolutely stunning to colour, and you can use it for so many different celebrations. And as I say, I think it will work for your sympathy cards as well. Love and Faith brings you all of these great sentiments too, and you do cover off Easter, you do cover off new blooms, new blessings, so it could be for potentially like you know, new baby, for example. These sentiments you can definitely use separate to the cross. New beginnings, endless blessings, held in grace, and wrapped in love and faith. So you get a lovely selection of sentiments in there, and it's a really nice price this as well for $15.59. Look at what you can create there. Marie has created a beautiful like watercolour background just with some beautiful splats on, creating the little sentiment, and then beautifully colouring in the cross. Here, look at that again, stunning. Who's created that one? Does it say on the back? No, it doesn't. Absolutely beautiful card. Again, bringing in some of the stamps that you've got in this collection. Here, not even using the die cut this time, just stamping it onto the inside of that beautiful shaker. Marie's done a fantastic job bringing in some beautiful papers. Here, again, I mean, my goodness me, teaming that up with one of our beautiful embossing folders. That looks like, where is that from? It looks like that could be one of the textured embossing folders that we did a little while back. But again, beautiful colouring, really nice and simple, and then the cross is really jumping off the page. And then, let's show you a couple more. Debbie and I used this the other day, didn't we? And she did one where she coloured it in with her alcohol markers, and I did one with like the watercolours. So there's loads of different things you can do. I mean, some brilliant projects. Another Marie card there as well, and even using these as little tags on your gift bags and on your boxes as well. They're a perfect size for doing that. I mean, we could look through these all day really, but you've got some stunning ideas, stunning samples, and a really useful one to go for if you haven't yet picked that one up. £20, so it's $15.59 if you're a Platinum member. UK only because it has gone in the US. Thank you to everybody who has thumbed up over the course of the last few moments. Quiggers is in, Jane Quigley. Quiggers. All right, Quiggers, good to have you with us. Let's talk though about something which is certainly not new to the last few weeks, but certainly something which you guys have been loving getting your hands on, are machines, and most importantly the Gemini II, which is now back in stock in both the UK and the US. Sara's going to give you a little bit of a how-to with this machine and a little bit of a look around. She's currently, I love this, polishing it up, ready to show you, so it's showroom ready. Well, because ours is a workhorse in here, so it's not often getting cleaned.
Get a little pamper.
The cleaners don't come in here. Look
no.
at us in here. They only go in the office. Right, yes, we are back in stock in both countries. It's been the first time we've been back in stock on the machine in both countries for an awful long time. But we are endeavouring for this to be the new world. So this is the sort of thing we'll be always in stock on, right? Now, for those of you who don't have our Gemini 2 or have one of our regular Geminis and have been thinking of upgrading for a while, let me tell you, it is like the workhorse of a machine. For a start, can we just appreciate this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. One finger, right? So if you are someone who, like, if you're working on it, what I do at home with mine is I'm working on it, then I just push it out the way, then I pull it back in, and it's not damaging the surface, and that's because it's got these special glide feet on them, right? So these are the same things, the same feet that they put on the bottom of very expensive furniture that goes into, you know, like couches that go into fancy floors with nice hardwood floors.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So that you can just push the furniture around, no problem, right? So that's the first really big thing that's great about it. Your power inlet socket also has 3 power outs. So things like your light pad, your glue gun that you want to recharge, dead easy to recharge them straight from your Gemini. It's these little things that really make all the difference, but they are the nice to haves, right? The need to haves are the bits that you can't see that's inside, and that's the performance, right? So what we did to upgrade the Gemini from its original version is we built these so that they're wings instead. So instead of you having a big machine, people wanted the wings so that when the plates pass through, they're going to hold on the back no problem. We made wings that double up as, oh look, this one's got a lot of glue sticks in. How convenient. It's like underbed storage, isn't it? It's just a little Brucey bonus for you there. Also, it's got the media stand on the top so that if you are watching us on your iPad, on Crafters TV, or maybe you're like, I quite often have a tutorial on for something, so you want your iPad just resting on there with the tutorial, can pause, press pause and away you go, or you can just be playing me in bed on Crafters TV while you're using it. You could have it plugged into the back.
Oh, yeah.
iPad sitting on there,
yeah.
That's just acting like a little media stand over in the corner while you're doing your crafting, and then plugging your plates through while you need to. Swizzle it round, get your plates out the back, swizzle it round, ready to go again, right? Now, I talked about the performance. Now, in terms of the motor is a lot quieter and a lot faster than our original Gemini. So it's got no more pressure, because it's kind of not possible to have more pressure. But what we have done is we've just tweaked and improve the performance at every level. It's the same with your sensor. So whereas in your old Gemini, you had one single optical sensor and 2 little flicky switches, right? So you used to be able to look into here and see the flicky switches. No flicky switches, it's because you've got a full length 9-inch optical sensor. Just let that settle in, a 9-inch optical sensor, which is what allows us to place our junior or even your mini plates through at any point on here. So if you notice when I was doing that quilling, I had my junior plate, but I had the stuff sticking out beyond it. That's absolutely fine. Whereas on our original Gemini, you used to have to engage the optical sensor and both mechanical sensors to get it to feed your plate. You don't need to do that now. The optical sensor is full length and it's just going to take it at any part. So it really is a powerhouse workhorse of a machine. But what I will say is, we didn't make upgrades to this lightly. Like it's a little bit like when they bring the mobile phone out. My mobile phone, I think it's like 4 or 5 ones old now, right? Because I don't really need an extra spec on the camera and an extra this, but they'll still bring out a new one every year, right? It's a nice to have, not a need to have. It's the same with our Gemini. It was 8 years before we looked to upgrade that Gemini, and I've been really honest with people in saying if you've got the original Gemini, it's going to give you the same performance as your original Gemini. We've just enhanced the features on top of it, like the USB ports, the foldable wings, the optical sensor, the quieter motor, the glide feet. All these are just optional extras that we've added on, which enhance the performance that you've got of that machine. Now, it is one of the machines whereby we've sold over 400,000 Gemini machines.
Wow.
400,000 Gemini machines we've sold globally. I challenge you to find another company who have sold that. Well, there isn't anyway. There's nobody else. I mean, yes, you've got your electronic die cut machines like your Cricut, but this is different. This is an electric version of your powerhouse die cutting machine. And die cutting is showing no signs at all of waning. It is still one of the most popular paper crafts. And when we're bringing out advanced dies like that beautiful birdcage that you just saw, or clever things like the quilling dies, there are more and more things that you can do in the die cutting world using your die cuts. You know, we sell tens of thousands of these now to sewers and quilters who are using it for cutting out their bag making dies, where precision is absolutely key and critical. So it really does just open up a whole new world of opportunities having the right machinery. But since we launched the Gem 2, that's it now. This is like, This is like our uber amazing, that's it, everything machine. And it's just been so well received in the market.
Yeah, it has been well received. No other company, says Shirley, can beat the G2. It's a brilliant workhorse, and I'm lucky to have all of your machines, and I love them all. Alch says, I have the turntable under the G2, very happy with it. And you can actually, just getting onto this, you can thumbs up your YouTube on your TV, says Fike, and I can tell you
tell us how.
it is, well, she just says that you can. I don't know. Tell us, Fee, how you do it. Well, I guess you just do it with your remote, wouldn't you? Just like move, just press down and then thumbs up. Anyway, in other news, we have beaten the record, 130 now.
Yes! Have we got sound effects now? I like it.
Well, we don't have the sound effects in the studio anymore, so this is what Sheila bought me, and this is our machine that we use on Friday Night Live now.
Well, I love it.
How things have changed.
Give me another round of applause and hold it up to your mic.
You can have some cheers as well if you like. Oh, hang on a minute, they want a picture of the lady who broke the record. Paparazzi. Yep.
Thank you, guys. You can still keep liking because we can smash the record, not just break it.
Oh, we can smash the record, did you say?
We could smash it.
Some rude ones which we definitely...
Let's not be pressing them.
No, we won't do that. That wasn't going to be. Johnny, I'm not that childish. Oh, John now says... Sorry, slip of the finger. Chanel says, I love my G2. And Fee says, yes, so all you do, if you're watching on your TV and you want a thumbs up, you just go down with your remote and then thumbs up sign is there. So if you go from where you're watching right now, go down and you can thumbs up on your TV. Fike, thank you for telling us. That is marvellous. Next, I want to show you this. One of the most beautiful paper pads in the world ever. And I know what made me laugh about this is that we launched this initially just for our US friends. We didn't have it in the UK. And there was so much clamour in the UK for people wanting to get their hands on this pad. We launched it, I think, I lose track of time, a couple of weeks ago now, I think, across the pond and here. And everyone has snapped this up. It's beautiful. The colours are amazing. The array of florals that you get here are absolutely off the chart. And it's just the kind of combos of colours that you've got. This one's my favourite with that sort of sky blue background and then the pop of colour of all the different florals in here. What's lovely too is you'll find that you'll recognise a lot of the flowers, ones which you might see wildflowers out in the countryside in your garden. This one has got a real kind of like tropical, like Hawaiian pop to it, which I absolutely love. This one here, again, you can almost imagine being on like a Hawaiian shirt. But look at all of the colours. Look at all of the designs that you've got. As I say, last week or the week before, one of the team used some of these strips to quill with as well, because they're absolutely beautiful for doing that if you want. Packed full of florals, packed full of design on the A side, and then as always on the B side, 36 sheets in here, by the way. You've got that stripped back version. So again, if you want to stamp onto these, use these as your mats and layers. You can absolutely get your stencils out and get working with those too. You've got 36 sheets in there, 12 designs, 3 sheets of each. And look, these are the kind of things that you're going to be doing. Yes, creating beautiful projects like our Jan has done there. You're going to be using these to mat and layer on your little gift bags. Look at that, beautifully made. Obviously that one's been popped onto some cardstock, which has been made to use the actual little bag itself. But if you just want to get your new scoreboard out and create envelopes with these, of course you can. Create little gift boxes as well. You can, little bags. That's beautiful. Again, matte and layered around that stunning box, which Marie has popped together. This is beautiful. This is what I'm talking about. It's such a brilliant weight. So it's 180 GSM, and it will take a score beautifully. It will fold beautifully without cracking or creasing. And Marie there again has made an absolutely beautiful, it's almost like a little clutch bag she's created out of the paper. And again, just to show you that you can create beautiful envelopes. You're going to be using your master score with that envelope maker here, aren't you, to create the most beautiful envelopes ready for Mother's Day, potentially. This coming Sunday in the UK, in case you'd forgotten, for Easter makes as well. And that's beautiful. Who's created that? Marie, again, with a really beautiful easel card. Just creating a nice floral bouquet and having the stunning painted petals in the background. £13.59 if you want to snap that one up. It is $18.36 if you are shopping in the US and you are a platinum member. A few quick comments and then we're going to do a 5 and 5, which is very exciting. Thank you to Tara Baldwin. She says, I have 5 Gemini machines in various sizes and I genuinely use them all. I love them. They all have their place in my life. Any more chat on the G2s, please get that in. Don't forget, we've got the Junior in stock for you as well. And of course, you can get that in the new raspberry colour. Right, it's time to do 5 and 5s. I'm wondering if I've got like a little sound effect here, which I can use to kind of... get you started, but I don't know if I have actually. No, we'll just do it as normal. So 5 products Sara will have. She will have 1 minute on each of those 5 products, no longer, no less, and there is 50 bonus points on each one.
50 bonus points?
Yeah.
That's new news. I didn't know that. Get in.
Get in here. Sara will take you through everything, but as soon as I say move on, she has to move on. Them's the rules, Sara. I don't make them up.
Well, fair enough.
Okay, so...
I mean, I can just totally choose to ignore you if I want.
But, oh, well, I mean, you could
I'm just pointing that out, but then it's not a 5 and 5, is it?
No, it isn't. Right, so have you got your products ready?
I'm all ready to go. It's just someone was trying to ring me, so my wrist was vibrating. I was like, go away, go away.
Do they not know you're on air?
Don't laugh, it's the local MP.
Oh, right.
But yeah, no, you obviously didn't.
Get him in. Does he craft? Does she craft? Do they craft?
He doesn't know.
Okay. Okay, are you ready?
I was born ready, Benjamin.
Okay.
Tell me where to go.
Sara, you will get going on the count of 3. In 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, so first one is our unbelievable Our Story Dice, right? So if you want to do your own amazing personalised like this, right? So can you say, I just love how it's the bride, the groom, but also the little flower girl in there as well. And look at this, the bride but in a wheelchair.
Aww.
How could you ever
20 seconds gone.
capture that? You just absolutely couldn't. Whatever the family is, we've got you. How cute's that? Oh, they're so emotional. Honestly,
Halfway.
they're just incredible, right? And oh, look, some more people as well. So in that case, then I better show you exactly what it is you get, because this is the massive set. We have become world famous for these
20
now,
seconds.
right? Now you get all of your die cut pieces for your senior adult, your female adult, your male adult, your accessories. You then also
10.
get all of your ones for your younger children, your middle children, your babies. You're going to get in here
5.
all of the stamps that go with it, and it is a wonderful collection.
Oh, she's timed it out perfectly. Move on, next!
Right, okay, next. Right. This you just need in your life.
What is it?
Again, the Essential Toolkit, right? So what I had here, I had these on HSN last week and it went crazy. Like, I mean, absolutely crazy. So what you're talking about is you've got your self-healing cutting mat on a 6x6, right?
30 seconds gone already.
Can I just show you best tweezers you will ever have owned in your life, because they're the ones where you squeeze them together and they open.
Squeezers.
Squeezers as it was, right? The sharpest scissors in the world, period.
20 seconds left.
It's worth the price, guys, just for the scissors. You know scissors are sharp when we need to have them in their own little special holster like this, okay?
10 seconds left.
You then also get a pokey tool. You get a self-healing, you get a cutting knife to go to your self-healing cutting mat, and a metal edged ruler. All of that, £19.99, $29.99.
Moving on to the next one. The next one is the small guillotine, Sara, go.
Oh, I love my small guillotine. I'll just get my one out that's over here. Right. Do you know that, well, you probably do because we've told you about it, we get the knives for these, they come from a blade factory, which is actually a factory that makes swords.
Yeah.
Right, so can you see it's curved here? That's because a regular blade just would not cut it, is not, quite literally,
hey.
When it comes to precision, right? So when we're cutting like this,
halfway,
you want that perfect, I mean, look at this. It's absolutely just cutting to perfection.
20
Even
seconds.
if you, let me just do a tiny little one off here. We can either cut a big chunk, right? Or we can cut a fly's eyelash off our cardstock. And how to check where you
10
cut
seconds.
perfectly is where you take the top and the bottom, feed them in together. I mean, that is absolute utter perfection when it comes to cutting.
2,
and we've
1.
got the small guillotine back in stock and 50 bonus points.
Move on. Next one, glue sticks, glitter glue sticks.
Wow, don't have them. You've got them.
No, I gave them to you. They're there.
You put them in the wrong place.
Well, I don't know, do I?
Well, was it in the 5 and 5 spot? Was it? I wouldn't have thought I had 4
20 seconds gone.
Right, well, still, you don't need much time. These are brilliant, and you can get them individually. Let me get one of each, right? So you are getting 20 pearl and 20 of the glitter. You're going to have to push in for a really nice close-up and then hope you don't get too much of my boobs in. Don't worry, I'm zipped up to the max today. We're all good. There, you can see it there now. You can see that absolutely amazing pearl shine to it.
15 seconds left.
As well as the glitter one. Can I just appreciate, these are 3 times longer than a regular
10.
glue stick as well. So it's a 40-piece set, but it's actually like 120 glue sticks
5.
for $11.99 or $13.56. Tell me that's not a bargain with 50 bonus
Move
points.
on, 50 bonus points. Last item. Rhinestone application tool.
Like a rhinestone
Stone applicator.
tool.
What's the deal on this, by the way? Repeating the deal from last week. £8.
Right? Oh, I can't believe that you... What?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, do you know what I would be doing then? If you already have our rhinestone applicator and also you have all of the gems...
Halfway.
Why not just get an extra tool?
Yeah.
Because if you're like me, if you've used this a lot, which I have, it gets a bit tedious. 20 seconds.
Oh,
You've got to sit for 20 seconds. You could have a couple of them on the go and speed it up. I am so sorry we've sold out in the US, guys, but UK folks, come on.
10.
£8 for platinum members. Get a couple of these. Also, as well, if you've got, then you're
5.
not having to wait to change all the different heads. Perfect. Job sorted.
That's how you do it in the pros.
That's how the pros do it.
That is how they do it. More at 4.
I like this. Oh, we do now do 5 and 5 with 50 bonus points.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Have you just made that up, Johnny? Oh, he's just done it. Because he's Big Pop does what he wants. Does what he wants. So 50 bonus points.
Well, you see, that's what happens when you've been here your donkey's years and you're like the old granddad of the place. 10 years next Monday. It's Johnny's 10-year anniversary next Monday. Tell me we're doing something special. Oh, we better be. We should get Johnny on air.
Why don't we do a day of producer Johnny deals?
Yes, let's do that. Oh, my mind's whirring. I think we'll get producer Johnny in here.
What, producing in here?
I was just thinking
On air?
he can come on and talk about his special deals that he's picked.
Yes!
I mean, 10 years, it'd be rude not to. That's a big anniversary. You're probably expecting a fancy watch or a pen or something from us, aren't you, as well?
Paperweight, isn't it?
I have to have a think about that.
Days holidays,
I think he
isn't it?
needs to have a cake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do this. Let's make it a day owed to producer Johnny.
Ah, I love that. Producer Johnny Monday. Next Monday, is it? Week today, 16th. Wow, 10 years. Poof. He's still going strong. Just about. I think working with me for the last 6 years has probably made it a little bit harder, but he loves me, really. The G2, says Mallory, is the first and only electronic die-cutting machine I have. Did a lot of research, and the G2 was the best. Thank you, Mallory. Susan
Well,
West.
you know, that's a really good point, Dad. Done a lot of research, because it's one thing me telling you it's the best thing since sliced bread, but I don't just think it, I know it, because I've been in the industry for 20-odd years and I've seen what everybody else tries to do and doesn't even come close. But it's all right for me to think that, because I probably would think that even if it was a bit mediocre. We just don't settle for mediocre in this company. Go and ask everybody else. There's like millions, not millions, but there's definitely tens of thousands of 5-star reviews for everywhere.
Yeah. And also, as Sarah said, chat to people who are watching right now and read the testimonials that come in the shows, because that tells you more than anything. So obviously we're going to tell you it's the best thing since sliced bread, because we know what it's like, and that's our job, if we're being honest. But ask other people, and everyone will tell you. I have 2 essential toolkits, says Linda, and Ash says, Johnny, bring out a Johnny goodie bag. A Johnny B goodie bag. We'll put it to the powers that be. We'll put it. What do you want to see? What do you want on offer? Johnny's just saying now. So let us know what you want on offer, and Johnny will see if he can pull the strings. See if we can find it.
Either way, I'd be tuning in next Monday to see what goes down, because there'll be some fun goes down.
Mount board is next. We had this on earlier on. It's proved very popular. We had this on the recent Crafts Under the Hammer show as well for a similar-ish deal. It's buy one, get one free if you want to jump in and grab it. Always useful to have. And we were talking earlier about the different ways that you could potentially use this, but I think the majority of people who buy the mount board from us are buying it because they already have in their life one or maybe multiples of our multimedia jigsaw dies. And again, on that show last week, we did have like the smaller decorative multimedia dies, but this is absolutely perfect, particularly if you've got those larger ones that we did. It's the 10 by 8, isn't it, I think, jigsaw die that we did. We did the standard one, and then we did like an abstract one as well. It was about 40, 44 pieces, something like that. This is what you want if you want to be able to create professional jigsaws, right? Because this is the stuff. And listen, this is a great way, when you think about the fact and I know the majority of you will be able to, probably everyone, make your own boxes with all of the scoreboards and kits that we've given you over the years, so you can make your own box to house your own jigsaw in, so there's nothing to stop you as a little sideline, if you so wish, and as long as you own the rights to the particular image that you are making a jigsaw out of, to make and sell. You know, and I know the kind of prices that you can sell jigsaws for. How nice to be able to, you know, personalise jigsaw puzzles. Maybe you are going to a craft fair, a crop or something like that, you know, and you've got the opportunity to print out people's photos off their phones to then create their own jigsaw puzzle, pop it into a beautiful box. It's just an idea. Although potentially you might just want to make jigsaw puzzles for yourself, for your family. Maybe the kids are into colouring and drawing and painting and all that kind of stuff. How lovely is a gift for them? Maybe it's an Easter gift this year, rather than giving chocolate and Easter eggs, because no doubt they'll get tons of that already. You could make a beautiful jigsaw puzzle for them. This is the stuff that you want to go for. It's the 8 3/4 by 10 3/4 size mount board. You pay for 20 sheets. We give you 40. It is £14.39 or $15.96. That is your platinum price. Isabel says, Ben and Sara are looking great. Thank you. I only have a G2 and was told it was the best by everyone I know who is a crafter, and it didn't disappoint. Thank you, Isabel. And Ash Cambo says, Sara is going to be keeping an eye on what Johnny brings out. Well, she told him to do it now, isn't she? So, I mean, goodness knows.
Do it. Producer Johnny is really sensible and does nothing but what's right by everybody. So I trust that he'll do the right thing.
Me too, Sara. Me too. Yeah, absolutely.
The right thing by somebody.
Yeah, exactly
Whether
right.
that's the business or the customers, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it depends what mood he's in, I suppose. Let's have one final deal with Sara before we disappear. Aquablend pencils, Sara.
I've got to bug off.
Have you?
Did you know we don't get these very often these days? Not these. Right, our Aquablend pencils. So we do a lot of colouring products, and I know it's taken us, and it probably will take us another year, guys, before we fully back up to speed and in stock of everything all the time. However, Aquablend pencils was one of the first items that we restocked last year because they are one of our most popular. So there are 2 sets that we have in stock at the moment, the landscape and the portrait ones, which are, and basically we restock the popular ones. So most people who are doing watercolour stuff are either colouring people or the countryside, right? So that's why the 2 that we've got. But let me tell you what's really special about our pencils. Now, you can see, it's really hard to see actually, but what we do is we give you less pencil, more lead. So it's not actually lead because it's in this case, it's just your intensive pigment, watercolour pigment. So what you get is it's a thicker centre core and less of the wood carrier, because as crafters, I know when you use something, you use an awful lot of this stuff, right? Also, it's the highest quality of watercolour base in there, because what we're doing is we're giving you that lovely pigment to be able to break down so that you never ever get like scratchiness on here. So if you're just doing colouring with them, they're beautiful to colour with, but actually as soon as you add a little bit of water, the water solubility is absolutely brilliant. So they are literally, unless you want to go and pay for artist grade pencils, these are the best pencils you'll get at this price point. And when I say this price point, I'm talking $24.99 a box, right? You are buying one, getting one free. So honestly, the deal is absolutely off the chart, unbelievable. So I'm just going to tell you now, if you haven't used our watercolour pencils before, please give this one a go. You will become transfixed and you will throw away every other watercolour pencil that you have, because we just won't tolerate the scratch. My kids love to colour. They don't even do watercolour with them. They just use them as colouring pencils, but they don't want the scratchiness of cheaper. And do you know why the pencils are scratchy? It's because inside, instead of just having the watercolour pigment, what you've also got is you've got loads of fillers like talc and ground down sawdust and things like that. We don't want that. That's what scratches on the paper. This is a lovely smooth lay down because it's almost pure pigment.
We are done. That show's flown over. Another show done. Thank you, Gretchen, who's just said, I've loved the mount board. Of course, I use it for puzzles, but also to cut out basic shapes and mount pictures on for personalised Christmas ornaments. We'll be back in an hour's time. We're going to have more deals for you. And I believe Sara is going to be doing a second 5 and 5 as well. So lots to come back for. Do as well. Feel free. I know you've been very chatty in this show, but if there's anything in particular that you want to see, feel free to shout up and ask, and we can certainly get it out. Anything that we've brought you in February, we're happy to show. And then Sara's here for the final show at 4, and then at 6 o'clock you've got me and Brent, so that should be a lot of fun. I should be over there, Brent will be over here, and again, we're quite happy to show you whatever. If you want to see anything like cut, flick through, embossed, you just let us know and we'll do it for you, no problem. Massive thank you to Sara. Thank you to you for watching. Get on the website, shop the day, see all of the deals, because things are dwindling as far as stocks are concerned. People are filling up their baskets, and we'll meet you back here for another hour at 4 o'clock. Until then, thanks for watching and bye for now.